Okay, you're going to start by opening Design Space and clicking on Canvas. You're going to come down to the bottom and click Upload and select Photo Library. You're going to find the crowbar that you saved. It's already got a transparent background, so you're going to hit Next up at the top. You want it to be a cut file. You're going to name it whatever you want it to be called. You're going to hit Save up at the top. Now you're going to click on the crowbar, and down at the bottom click Insert, and it's on your canvas. Okay, now you need to click on the crowbar to highlight it. You're going to come down to the bottom to Edit, scroll across, you're going to find Horizontal so that it flips it. Then you're going to use the little, I don't know what that's called, up in the top right corner so that you can turn the crowbar. You're going to flip it around the direction you want it. And then you're going to use the little arrows down here to make it bigger. And you're going to come down here to Text. And the first font we're going to use is this one, Bluemark Com. Down at the bottom, you're going to enter your text. This is going to be for the word construction, and I want it to be all capitals. Okay, then you're going to come up here to the top or wherever it put the word. You're going to make it bigger with the arrows. Oh, I forgot. You got to click on the crowbar. Forgot to change the color. You're going to come down here to Edit. Over here to the left where you see Cut and a black circle. Click on it and choose whatever color you want. And hit the check mark up at the top right. Okay, now you're going to click on your word construction again. You're going to bring it down, and now you're going to unlock in the bottom left corner. And you're just going to use the arrows and resize the word until it fits inside the crowbar. And move it around until you get it where you want it to be. My crowbar is not straight. It's very touchy on a phone, on a touch screen. It's very hard to do. Oh my God. Okay, close enough. You get the idea. Alright, now we're going to come down to text again. And the next text we're going to use is Jacobi Extra. Of course, all these fonts are if you like them. If you don't like them, you can pick whatever font you want. But this is what I used. So that's that one. If it'll ever load. Down at the bottom, you're going to type your words. This is what I used for his name. Okay, You can come up here and find it, click on it, highlight it, make it bigger, put it above, play with the size. See what I mean? It's a lot easier on a computer. Put that where you want it. See, my crowbar is off center. Okay. Then you're going to come down to text again. We're going to use DTC Natural Sands. That's what I used for the other, and I cannot off the top of my head remember what that said. I think it was this. Okay, you're going to come up here, highlight it, make it bigger. Why is that a question mark? Apparently they can't read that. Still not gonna work. Still not gonna work. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a period. And I'll have to show you how to fix that. Alright, so now we're gonna come up here and highlight it. Come down to the bottom with actions. Ungroup. Click anywhere on the screen. Now you can click on any part of that. So I clicked on the period. Gonna make it bigger. Gonna put it into its place. Like so. Now I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to highlight all of this. So it's all highlighted, it's all in that box. I'm going to come back down here. It should still have group, ungroup, attach, all that at the bottom. You're going to click on group. It's going to put it all back together. Now it's all one thing. Okay, and then we need home remodeling, I think is what it said. So we're using the same font. And again, down at the bottom, you're going to type in your words. Okay. You come up here, make it bigger. Put that with it. Even it out. Okay, now you're going to highlight all of that. Going to come back down here to actions. You're going to group that. So now it's all one thing. Going to put that down here. You're going to make it the right size. And then you're going to do text again. For the phone number, I used Cricket Sans. You're going to enter your phone number, which I don't remember what it was, so I'm just going to make a fake phone number. That's like all of, half of our OGP customers' phone numbers there. You're going to make that the size that you want. You're going to put it in place. Okay, now we want interior, exterior, home remodeling, and the phone number to be all one piece. So you're going to not grab that. You're going to highlight all of that. Nope. Okay, so we're going to bring this down. You're going to highlight all that. You're going to come down to actions and you're going to hit weld. And that's going to weld everything together to make it all one piece. Put that back up there. Now that's all of your design right there. So now you're going to come down here to the bottom right and you're going to click on Make It. Why do I have stuff that can't? So you're going to come down here to Layers. Why can I not do that? Oh, it's too big. Going to highlight everything. You're going to come down to Edit. And as you see on the width, it's like 50 inches. That's way too big. Depending on what size t-shirt you're using, if it's like an extra large, that would be like a 10.5, I think, wide. And you don't worry about the height. That automatically adjusts. I'm just hitting this plus sign because it's easier than trying to type in the number on my phone. So it's at 10.5, so I'm done. I'm going to just pinch zoom out on my phone so that way you can see this. Okay, so it's at 10.5, so you're going to hit Make It. It's going to put it on your mat. That's what it's going to look like. Yes, it's out of order, but that's okay. You might want to touch on your screen and move your words so that way you can cut in between those to cut the pieces, if that makes any sense, because you're going to want to be able to cut the interior, exterior down to the phone number. You're going to take scissors and cut that strip off, cut the T-purchase strip off and the construction strip off, so that way you can iron them on separately. And then if you scroll over to the right, you'll see the crowbar is on the gray mat. You can use any color you want. It doesn't have to be gray. If you want a red crowbar, you put red vinyl on your mat. Scrolling back over, you'll notice up at the top it says Matte 12x12 material mirror off. That just means you're cutting on a mat. Your material is 12x12. It doesn't actually have to be 12x12 as long as it's big enough for this to be cut out. But you want to click on mirror off, and down mid-screen you'll see mirror for iron on. So you want to click on that and highlight it. Because that has to be mirrored. And then you want to click on the crowbar and you want to do mirror on for that as well. Make sure it's mirrored. Okay? And then you're going to hit continue. And then you have to connect your machine. Put your vinyl on your mat. Make sure the shiny side is down, because that's the way you do iron on. You're going to feed your mat in, and you're going to hit the flashing arrow button, and then you're going to hit the flashing C button, and it's going to take your mat in, and it's going to cut it. When it's finished, it's going to bring it back out. On your screen, it's going to tell you to eject your mat, so you're going to hit the flashing arrow button, and you're going to repeat for the crowbar.